It's LeGarrette Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Marvin Jones Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and the YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Mr. MicroMike, and today we're going to talk about grades for the Detroit Lions in an insane, stunning, last-second victory over the Atlanta Falcons. One great, fantastic game. Before we get into the video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for my channel. It helps bring the content out. And we're just going to go straight into this boy. And we're going to start with head coach Matt Patricia. Now, I have been extremely hard on Matt Patricia so far this year. I'm giving him bad grade after bad grade. I am giving him an A grade for this. Why do you say A? The challenge on the 4th down, 12 men on the field play was fantastic. It was a fantastic move by him. It helped get the first down, and it really did change the feel of the game, in my opinion. The offensive game plan between the rush and the pass was there, and I felt like the defense, it did give up a lot of yards. With that said, Atlanta Falcons been dropping 40 burgers on teams, and if you're only giving up 22 points, that is a good job. So I felt like the game plan was there. The challenges was spot on, and holding on to the timeouts was not bad. So shout out to Matt Patricia. You get an A for this. Now, the defensive coordinator, Corey Unlin, I'm going to go ahead and give him a C, and the reason I don't give him a little bit better is the middle of the field was getting exploited. We did slow down the Atlanta Falcons, so kudos to him. With that said, I just felt like play after play, the middle of the field, the linebacking core was kind of screwing up a little bit. But, again, you're going against a high-powered offense. It is what it is. Let's go to Darrell Bevell. I'm giving Bevell a B. Again, I felt like there was moments could have done better. They kept putting Adrian Peterson in when I felt like DeAndre Swift should have been the individual doing the carries. DeAndre Swift was doing fairly good, and I just felt like Adrian Peterson was on the field a little too much. They definitely tried to go for it on 4th down. I like that idea, at least getting a little bit momentum in that sense. It didn't work, but I'm not too mad about it because you're trying to really take a team from 2-3 and get to 3-3, and I like the aggressiveness. I'm an individual who likes aggressiveness, and Darrell Bevell was doing that. We're going to go to Matthew Stafford. He was 25 for 36, 340 yards and a touchdown. This is the best game that I've seen Stafford play all year long. The touchdowns are not shown, only with 1 touchdown, but the balls were precise, on target, in the windows. He was stepping in the pocket, not throwing off his back foot. The last 2 games, Matthew Stafford has really stepped up as to be a very good player for the Lions quarterback. The ball is looking much better, sailing and throwing with strength, on target. Just a really good job by Matthew Stafford, and I'm going to give Matthew Stafford an A grade. An A grade, because whatever was taking place the earlier games in the year, he is looking much smoother and calmer for the Detroit Lions. What grade do you guys give Matthew Stafford? Please place it in the comment section. Let's turn this into a forum where we communicate. I'm curious to see what grade you give Matthew Stafford. So place it in the comment section, and we will get to it. Now, DeAndre Swift had 9 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown. I'm giving him a B-. The reason it's not higher, it's not his fault. He should have had more carries than 9. Let's make no mistake about it. He needs to have more carries than 9. Adrian Peterson had more carries than him, and I don't think that should be the case. I think DeAndre Swift is the best running back on the field, and he needs to be showing it. I mean, he's catching out of the backfield. He's really good. Got hands catching the football. Not just run the football, but he was making big-time plays when Stafford would hit him in the middle, and he'd gain 10 yards. And he is hitting the holes and doing a very good job. But I want to see him a little more consistent in this game. Again, The defensive line of the Falcons is one of the best run defenses in the NFL. So, you got to give him that. But I give him a B-. Kenny Golladay, now he had 6 catches for 114 yards, 0 touchdowns. I'm giving him an A here. Why an A? Because this man was beat up. And he was taking massive catches in air, getting slammed to the ground. It looked like a little bit of Megatron. He was just catching everything his way, and it was hard catches. Mid-air catches and then getting hit hard by the cornerbacks. He did a fantastic job. He didn't have the touchdowns, but no doubt about it, Kenny Golladay is a difference maker, and they need to pay this man A for Kenny G. Turn on the notifications bell. Why do you want to turn on the notifications? Because I have a video dropping tomorrow at 10:30. It's called Overreaction Monday. And if you hit that notification bell, you could be one of the first ones to be in there and view the video and not miss out on your Detroit Lions content. Let's jump to T.J. Hockenson. Now, T.J. Hockenson had 5 catches for 59 yards and a touchdown. I'm giving him an A. If the reason why I'm giving it an A, I think we all can see why. He caught the game-winning touchdown with 2 seconds on the clock from Matthew Stafford. When you score the game-winning touchdown, you get an A. I don't care how many yards you are. That was the biggest clutch catch so far this year. Massive shout out to T.J. Hockenson for hauling that in, getting the touchdown, and the victory over the Atlanta Falcons. He did have a bad play where he was supposed to run out of bounds, and I was upset about that, but he definitely made up for it on the winning touchdown. Comment, which player impressed you the most in Week 7 for the Detroit Lions? Was it DeAndre Swift, Matthew Stafford? Was it T.J. Hockenson? Marvin Jones Jr. had a great game. What player impressed you the most? Let's talk about the Lions secondary. The Lions secondary was going against one of the best wide receiver duos in the league, Julio Jones. This guy is good, and their number 2 is not no joke as well. They played good. I got to give them credit here. They got burnt one time. Akuda got burnt one time, but other than that, you weren't seeing a lot of balls going on the sidelines. You're seeing a lot of this stuff in the middle from the linebackers. Amani Awarie did a great job. Akuda, you're seeing him grow a little bit. Yes, he got burnt one time, but it was there. He was doing a good job in coverage, and shout out to the safeties as well. The Lions secondary get a B from me. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions defensive line. Early in the game, they were getting pressure on Matt Ryan, doing a fairly good job, but it seems like about halfway through the game, they really let off the gas and they were getting hurt. But they did get a strip sack recovery fumble by Trey Flowers. Great job there. But I'm going to give them a C+. I just felt like the gas was getting a little bit less, but they are improving. On the last 2 weeks, the defensive line of the Detroit Lions have improved. But it's a C+ because they still need to get more pressure. I want to see more pressure from quarter 1 to quarter 4. Do you think the Detroit Lions should extend Kenny Golladay? Subscribe to my channel. Let me know. Do the Lions need to pay this man? Let's go to the running game in general. Back to the offense here. And in general, I give it a C. They were given too much plays, I felt, to Adrian Peterson. I felt like DeAndre Swift should have got more of the carries there. And I felt like, in my opinion, it should have been a little bit better, more to DeAndre Swift, in my opinion. And that's not really most on the running backs itself. That's more on Darrell Bevell and the offensive line. Help me get to 7,000 subscribers. I am close, folks. I bet we can get it by next week. 7K. Subscribe if you have not done so. In the upcoming videos, folks, on Wednesday, it's going to be Detroit Lions versus Indianapolis Colts. Analysis, breakdown, and final prediction of the game. Make sure you hit that notification bell. The live One Pride podcast on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Be there, as well as Detroit Lions versus Colts live watch party on Sunday at 1 p.m. With that said, folks, adios.